Welcome to Learning Math Skills with Kashif, and we are doing our topic, that is linear equation, and that is topic from algebra unit number 5. So this is the second lecture, and as you see, the board is full of the questions of linear equations. I try to write each type of question which you find in your exercise, or if you find regarding linear equations, as we are going to learn how to solve these questions. Some basic questions we did in the previous lecture, in the lecture number 1, and we discussed the basic of algebra and basic of linear equations and rules to solve these linear equation questions. I hope you practiced that questions and the similar small questions. So let's start. After solving all these questions, you will get a complete command on to solve the linear equation questions. As I told you some important things in the previous lecture, there is not more larger calculations. The simple and smaller calculations always are there in algebra. Only you have to make some important rules in your mind to solve these questions. So by solving these equations, keep one rule in your mind. We have to do this operation, whatever we did, we multiply, divide, subtract or add. We will do the operation on the both sides of the equation to make that equation equal. Okay, and you can check your answer of each question by putting the value you get in the answer instead of variable you will get. So let's start our today's lecture and to solve these questions. So let's start from here. There are some easy questions, easy for me as well as easy for you. So let's start. So first question is that 4x is equal to 28. So what is 4 is here? Either 4 is adding with the x or multiplying. 4 is multiply. So we want to remove from here. What will we do? Whenever anything is multiplied, we will divide. If anything is divided, we will multiply. If anything is added, we will subtract. And if anything is subtracted, we will add on the both sides. So what we will do here? Simply, we have to divide with the 4 on the both sides of the equation. So what we will do? We will do 4x divided by 4 is equal to 28 divided by 4. So this 4 cuts. What we get? X is equal to 4 7s are. So that is the answer of first question. That's quite easy. So now come to the here. What is this? That is 1 over 3x. 1 over 3x means the 3 is divided now. So what will we do? We will multiply on the both sides with the 3. 3 multiplied by 1 over 3x is equal to 7 multiplied by 3. So this 3 cuts with this one. X is equal to 21. Right? So learn two rules here, you that if there is a multiplication, we will divide on the both sides, and if there is in division form or in the fraction form, we will multiply the denominator on the both side. Clear? So now come here. What get here? 12 minus 7x is equal to 5. So what will we do here? First we will remove this 12 from here. 12, this minus is with the 12 or minus 7x, that is with the minus 7x. What is the sign of 12? That is plus, right? So what will we do? We will subtract 12 on the both sides. So by subtracting 12 minus 7x is equal to 5 minus 12, right? We will subtract 12 on the both sides. So this 12 cancel this one. 12 minus 12 we get 0. So 5 minus 12 here. So here comes the rule of integers. What is the sign of 5? That is plus. What is sign of 12? That is minus. Signs are different. We will subtract and always replace the value or sign of larger value. So 5 minus 12 we will get minus 7, and what we get here, that is minus 7x. So what is with x now? With x the variable is minus 7x. So we will divide by minus 7 on the both sides. The other case, you can multiply minus with each case, minus minus plus, minus minus plus. The third one, this minus will cancel on the both sides. So in either way you can solve. But keep one thing in your mind, that makes you easier, that whatever with the x, either it is positive, either it is negative, we have to divide it with the same value. Keep this rule in your mind, it will help you. So what will we do? Divide with the minus 7x, minus 7, that is equal to minus 7 over minus 7, minus 7 cuts with minus 7, minus 7 cuts with minus 7. So at the end we get x is equal to positive 1, because minus cuts with the minus. So now come to the next question. It is a fraction form questions. Okay, don't mind, we have to keep in mind the rules only. Okay, either it is fraction form, either there are some questions of decimal form, it's not a problem. We have to follow the same rules which we did here. What we did, we divide, we multiply, and we subtract. So come here, first change this into improper fraction. 7y, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3, that is 11 over 4 is equal to 1 over 2. So now what we have to do first we will add, because here we have negative minus 11 over 4, so we will add 11 over 4 on the both sides. So what we get? 7y minus 11 over 4 plus 11 over 4 is equal to 1 over 2 plus 11 over 4. Here it cuts. Okay, so 1 over 2 plus 11 over 14, 1 over 2 plus 11 over 4. So here comes the new trick. What? You know how to add the fraction form questions? You are student of class 7 now, so you must know. You have to take the LCM, or you will take make the denominator same. Both method you can solve. So if I going to make the denominator same, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4 plus 11 over 4, what will get? That is 13 over 4. In this way you will add or subtract the fraction form. Okay, so that's why in maths you have all the previous knowledge in your mind, right? It will help you to solve the question. There is no link of the fraction form, but here comes the fraction form questions. Okay, so what you get? You get 13 over 4. So here we have the last place, so I will question right here, that is 7y is equal to 13 over 4, right? We will solve it, it will cancel. So on the left hand side we get 7y, then we have the 13y. Okay, now you have to tell me what we have to do here. What we did here, we divide with the 4. So what we did here, we will divide with the 7. We will divide with the 7 on both sides, but on the other side we have 13 over 4. How will we divide? Means 7 comes in the denominator. The other way is that you can multiply with the 1 over 7. That is also means we are dividing with the 7. Means 1 over 7 into 7y is equal to 13 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 7. So this 7 cuts with this one. So y is equal to 13 over 7 4s are 28. Here we have the rules of multiplication of fraction form. So we don't need to make the denominator same. Previous knowledge required everywhere in the maths. So here what we do now, first we will move constant on the other side. Here we have minus 8. So what will we do? We will add. Means y over 4 minus 8 plus 8, that is equal to minus 2 plus 8. So it will cut. So y over 4 is equal to minus 2 plus 8, rule of integers, sign of larger value plus, so 8 minus 2 6. So now we have y over 4. I will write here y over 4 is equal to 6. So what we do here, we will multiply with the 4 on the both sides, because 4 in the denominator. 4 multiplied by y over 4 is equal to 6 into 4. 4 cuts with 4, 4 is equal to 24. So in this way you can solve all these linear equation questions. So I hope you understand, there is no bigger larger calculations, simple calculations, but you have to find some rules, and you have to previous knowledge of each topic of maths always with you to solve every question of mathematics. So come here, what is this? First we will open this bracket. This 7 multiply with the each value. 7 2s are minus 14x plus 7 4s are 28 is equal to minus 4x. Okay, now here we have to find a new thing, that we find the variable on the both side of the equation. Here in all these questions we have only one variable. Here we have the one variable, the same variable, okay, but we find on the both sides of the equation. So what will we do here? So we will move the variable on the one side and the constant on the other side. Here it is minus, so what will we do? We will add 4x on both sides. Look here, minus 14x plus 4x, that is 28, is equal to minus 4x plus 4x, right? Clear? So it will cut here. What we left here? We left here 0, and minus 14x plus 4x, what we get? We get minus 10x plus 28. So now it's a little easier now. Now what we have to do? We will move 28 on the other side of the equation. How? We will subtract 28 on the both sides. 0 minus 28, we will get minus 10x. It will cut, that is equal to minus 28. So now what we have to do? Simply we have to divide with the minus 10 on both sides. Like look here, minus 10x divided by minus 10, that is equal to minus 28 divided by minus 10. Minus 10 cuts, so x is equal to 28 over 10. You can simplify table of 2, that is 14 over 5. Okay, now come to this question. So now I tell you some tricks to make this question more easier. Now you are a little bit expert in your questions. When we are add or one thing, we will move to the other thing, we will subtract. When there is a minus, we will add these things. So you will make this question little bit shortened by these tricks. So let's see this question here. So what we will do here? First we will open the bracket. What will we do? 2 3s are 6b minus 4 2s are 8, that is equal to 5b plus 5 6 are 30, right? So now what we have to do? We will move 5b on this way and minus 8 on this equation. So what we have to do? We will add plus 8 on both sides and we will subtract 5b on the both sides, right? As we did in the previous questions. So if there is any value that is in negative, we move on the other side. What it comes? It comes positive. Means if I move minus 8 on the other way, what we get? 6b is equal to 5b plus 30 plus 8, right? Now I want to move 5b on this way. So what I will do? I will subtract because it is positive here. So 6b minus 5b, that is equal to 38, and you can easily subtract this one. 6b minus 5b, we will get 1b. We never write b 1 as a coefficient, so b is equal to 38 is your answer. So quite easy. The same thing we did, but as you have now practiced these questions, you know if there is a move one variable to other variable, we will change the sign, and if one variable is divided on the one side, it will come multiplied on the other side. So look here, the same question we will do. 7 5s are 35. First we will open the bracket. 35f minus 5 3s are 15, that is equal to 28f minus 28 ones are 28. So now what we have to do? We will move variable on this way, this side of the equation, and constant on the other way of the equation. So it will come positive. When we move in this way, it will come negative, and that is minus 15. If we move to the other side of the equation, the sign is changed. What we get? We will make it positive. So 35f minus 28f and minus 28 plus 15. So I will do the same step in one step, the both things. I move variable on the right side and constant on the left side, right? And I will change the sign because sign is changed when we are going to move. So 35f minus 28f, what we get? We will get 7f, that is equal to minus 28 plus 15. Signs are changed. We will subtract, put the sign of larger value, we will get minus 13. Now what we have to do? We divided with the constant, so coefficient. So 7f divided by 7, that is minus 13 over 7. So it means f is equal to minus 13 over 7. That is your answer, right? Okay, So now come here. Now we have to move the minus 1 over x is in this way. It is negative here. When we move in this way, it will come positive. Means x plus 1 over x is equal to 12. Right? Sorry, 1 over 3x. So what we did here, that is fraction form. What is the coefficient of x? That is 1, and that is 1 over 3. So if I want to add, where I will here 1 plus 1 over 3, how will you add? Take the LCM, or you make the denominator same. 3 ones are 3 plus 1, we will get our answer, that is 4 over 3. Means after adding x plus 1 over x, we get our answer, that is 4 over 3x is equal to 12. Now that's a new thing for you. Now we did not do this type of form in the previous questions. What? That here we have 4 over 3, right? And I want to remove the 4 over 3 from here. The one way is that you will multiply with 3 on the both sides, and then we will divide with the 4 on the both sides. The other way is that you can multiply with the reciprocal, that comes in one step. So in this question we will do both steps. What we'll do first? First we will multiply with 3 on both sides. 3 multiplied by 4 over 3x is equal to 12 multiplied by 3. It will cut. So 4x is equal to 36, right? And if I think if any value is divided in the one side, we will multiply on the both sides, right? So here we have the, now we will get 4x. So what we do here, we will divide with the 4 on the both sides. So 4x divided by 4 is equal to 36 divided by 4. It means x is equal to 4. 9s are 36. So in this way you will get your answer. The other way I told you, you will multiply with the reciprocal of this value, that comes in 1. Look here, where I get the space. Okay, here I can do means 4 over 3x is equal to 12. So what is the reciprocal of 4 over 3? That is 3 over 4. So multiply with 3 over 4 on the both sides. Look here, 3 over 4 multiplied by 4 over 3 is equal to 12 multiplied by 3 over 4. So this 4 cuts, this 3 cuts, 4 3s are, and x is equal to 3 3s are 9. We get the same answer. So it's up to you. Every question have different methods to solve. So adopt a method in which you are comfortable, right? So adopt that method. You can do it this one. If you have some practice, now you think you are expert to solve this question, then you can solve in this way by multiplying the direct with the reciprocal of the question. So come here, what we have to do here, again we have the same that is 1 over x. We will move in this way, 1 over 2x. So what we get, 3 over 5x minus 1 over 2x is equal to 1 over 2. So now we have to subtract, that is 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2. Again we have the fraction form, that is 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2. What will be the LCM? 5 2s are 10. So 5 2s are 10, 3 2s are 6, and that comes 1 over 10. Means 1 over 10x is equal to 1 over 2. So 10 in the denominator. What will we do here? We will multiply with the 10 on the both sides of the equation. So 10 multiplied by 1 over 10x is equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by 10. 10 cuts, and 2 5s are 10, x is equal to 5. That is your answer, right? So here is another type of question, that is 2 of x 2 over x is equal to 4 over 5. So what we'll do here, there are two ways to solve this question. Now you are little bit confused that there is I told you every question have different methods to solve. Which method? I told you the each method, it's up to you which method you adopt. Never no method is wrong in mathematics if you make the correction calculations are correct. Okay, so x in the denominator, so I will multiply with the x on the both sides, right? So we will get x. Okay, let's start. We will multiply x on the both sides. The other way, the easiest way I told you, simply you will multiply, cross multiply. Means x with this variable and 5 with this one. That comes very easy question. 5 2s are 10 and 4x. Fraction form is removed, right? Now it's quite easy. Now in equation 1 rule is that x is equal to 2 plus y or 2 plus y is equal to x. That are the same things, right? So we can replace the whole values on the either way. So I can rearrange it. That comes 4x is equal to 10. So what we have to do here, we will divide with the 4 on the both sides. So divide by 4 on the both sides. This cut x is equal to, by cancellation, table of 2, 5 over 2 is your answer. So one last question, that is also from your fraction form, and as I told you, what we did here, we will move variable value in this way and the constant value in this way. The signs should be changed. So this is positive here, that is 2 over 3y minus 2y is equal to 5 over 8 plus 3 over 4, right? So what we will do here, that is fraction form. Again we have to take the LCM and we will subtract. Okay, now you are thinking it's not an easy thing. It's an easy thing. You do these little bit question in class 4 and 5, right? So do not confuse yourself or think that these are the difficult topic. It's quite easy topic and you can do it very easily, but you need a lot of practice. Maths always required a practice from you to make good grades or taking good marks in the examination. So 2 over 3 minus 2, right? We have to solve it now. Here we have the space 2 over 3 minus 2. What is the denominator? That is 3. So what will be the LCM? That is 3. So 2 minus 3 2s are 6. We will get minus 4 over 3, right? The sign of larger value again here. Minus 4 over 3 y is equal to. So again the fraction form against the denominator. 4 2s are 8. You can do it. The space is very come on the board now. 5 over 8 plus 3 over 4. What will be the LCM? 8 is the LCM. 5 plus 4 2s are 8. That comes 11 over 8. 11 over 8, right? So now what we have to do, as I told you, whenever we get this situation, we will multiply with the reciprocal. We will multiply with the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal over 4 over 3? That is 3 over 4. So multiply by minus 3 over 4 on the both sides. 11 over 8 multiply by minus 3 over 4, right? So this 3 cuts, this 4 cuts, and minus minus plus, you will get y is equal to, right? So why I put bracket here? Keep one thing in your mind, that's very important point in algebra. In algebra you never see the sign of multiplication. Instead of multiplication, we always use these little brackets. These little bracket means that is the multiplication we have to do in the algebra. Okay, so that's why I put here, for that first time you are solving these questions, I put the sign of multiplication. If I did not put the sign of brackets here, then two consecutive signs are there, multiply and minus. That is little bit confusion. So to avoid this confusion, we always write only the sign of bracket. We never put the sign of multiplication. Brackets means we are going to multiply. So simplify it. 11 3s are 33 and 8 4s are 32 plus minus minus. So your answer is 32 over 33 over 32. You can convert this into mixed numbers, like you can convert this question is also in the mixed number. So that's all for today. I hope you learn how to solve the linear equations with the fraction form, with the simplest form. So you need a lot of practice now to solve these questions, to practice these questions at your home. Stay tuned till next lecture, and don't forget to share, subscribe and like my channel. If you did not subscribe, do subscribe. It will help you. You can take any type of guidance about